In this episode tonight, coming up, it's more chat about football.
Well, hello. Welcome to Corby Town TV podcast. I'm on my own this evening because I happen to be out on the road at the wonderful Desborough Town for the FA Youth Cup game against Desborough. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Follow us on all the other people over there, all the other social media outlets, so you can keep up to date about your team, Corby Town Football Club. Now, tonight we not only have this, but we've got a couple of little bits that me and Chuck did in the studio after Saturday's game, and we have an interview coming up with one of the players, man of the match, Jack Keeble, who was excellent on Saturday.
Here we are, man of the match, the Raj Kettering man of the match, that is. Jack Keeble, you're today's man of the match. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good, really good. Yeah, good performance out there by the boys. Felt like we dug in really well, played to what we knew. And yeah, with the weather out there, the wind was quite strong, so we sort of controlled that well with ourselves. And yeah, the boys was top class there today.
Great game. It looked like on paper before the game, first versus second, but that 2-0 victory today puts Corby 7 points, top of the league, free from anybody else. And now you've got a bit of a week where you're playing in the trophy back at Wellingborough, and it was a tough game on Bank Holiday Monday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a tough game. Like Gav said before, I thought it's sort of we had a game off on Monday. I don't think any of us was really up to the standards where we know we can be, especially first half. Second half, we come out a lot better. But no, like I say, if we take that performance out there today to Wellingborough next week, I don't see no problem in getting through to the next round.
Excellent, good work, and that's what we want. So, because you are the Raj man of the match, we'll have to ask you this question: what's your favourite part of an Indian meal?
Chicken tikka, chaat masala, risala.
He knows it already. He knows what he's getting, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Keeble, man of the match today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Corby got through with a 2-0 win over Worcester, which was a fantastic win, and it maintains their solid start to the season, where they're still top of the league. They have played more games than most, but they've only dropped 2 points so far, and that points dropped was a 0-0 draw over at Wellingborough. The rest of it is all victories, and the first team have only conceded 1 goal. The next game up for the first team is another trip to Wellingborough this Saturday in the FA Trophy, with the first game being a real physical tussle of a game. Then I'm sure that it's going to be a similar thing this Saturday when the teams play. So it's going to be a difficult game, physical, strong side Wellingborough, and have started pretty well to their life at step 4. Now, a couple of things here. There is a hat that was left in the stand at Corby Town a couple of weeks ago at one of their games. It's a flat cap, and it's an embroidered cap with Corby Town on it. We don't know whose it is, so if it happens to be yours, please get in contact with the club and we will return it to its rightful owner. That is what we do for you, the supporters here at Corby Town.
Talking to music festival, so you went to see some kind of hardcore metal bands, I guess they were?
Yeah, it was, yeah. Famously headlined by Lawnmower Death.
Oh, not Lawnmower Death.
I've got to say, it was such a great weekend. My missus came to pick me up, and she was like, oh, no. And she came in, and obviously they were very kind. We packed all the kit away and everything, and instead of letting her stand outside for 3 hours, they let her come in, give her a wristband, and she absolutely loved it.
Oh, there you go. But that was proper music. as opposed to what we've been hearing at Steel Park today, because there seems to be some sort of dance festival on at the rugby club. What was the rugby club once upon a time, the one world famous zombie hut. But the dance music, ladies and gentlemen, if you like dance music, it's fine, but keep it in a confined area at night and not during the afternoon when we're watching football, because it sounds awful, doesn't it? Yep, there you go. I'm sure they won't be watching this podcast, but that's the point. That's the point.
It is indeed.
So back on the football. We're now going to watch the highlights. We're going to do that?
Possibly.
Possibly. But we've had a couple of players come in. We've spoke to a couple of players, picked them all up on social media. They're all out there. I spoke to, what's his name? Last week. That went out. And then I spoke to Ruben. And I'm sure that I was going to try and pick up with Macaulay as well, because he's been out, but he'll be back next week for the Wembley game.
We were going to try and get him in today, but obviously he wasn't playing today, but it was more respective, which is fine. Next time he's playing, we'll grab him and get him in.
And other news this week, did you see my small Sabutio player?
I did.
That was brilliant. It was a competition I won. I applied to be part of this competition. I won it, and I had to find a non-league football team in any kit that they've played. And I picked the Corby Town kit of 2014 when they won the league. And I got it designed as if it was Cleveland Taylor. And Cleveland Taylor, I wrote to Cleveland Taylor. Obviously, he was the club captain that year, and he thinks it's fantastic. So if you can go and find it, it's an account only on Twitter and Facebook called Hell Cole 123 Sabutio player, and it will be framed, and I'll bring it in and show you off because it's fantastic.
Yeah, not much of a wonder that, was it? The last time many of you may have been to Wellingborough, you remember the old stand that was here. Well, now it's been replaced by a lovely new stand, and I would say it holds about 100 or so. Absolutely cracking. It's a lovely little stand, and you get more of a clear view of the game now. So let me just turn the camera around, and I'll let you have a look at the view that you're going to get. As you can see, it's a much better view that you have of the ground. Very clear.
So here are the goals from Corby Town versus Desborough in the FA Youth Cup.
Goal to lie in the FA Cup, 90,000.
Come on, what he does, come on! Nico!
14 again.
Yes, keepers! Keepers!
The other thing is, I don't know whether he's had any say in it, but apparently we've got this Hodgson, what's his face, from Crystal Palace, from
Stevie, over here this evening, you've took the opportunity to come and watch the youth team, one of our many teams here at Corby Town Football Club. How proud of the team were you tonight, having gone through 3-2?
Yeah, very. I loved it. I thought it was a great game. Very spirited. Desborough's my old stomping ground over here, and Desborough gave us a game. To be honest, I thought we had a lot of quality, and the boys have shown their quality now. But they had a lot of spirit, which made the game good. The atmosphere was good. That stand down there was rocking. Yeah, it's good. Best way to spend a Monday night. It was brilliant.
I spoke to their man. The attendance was 129 apparently.
Yeah, good. It must have been 120 if you called me. No, to be fair, yeah, it was a good atmosphere. Yeah, it was good, and the boys played well.
Yeah,
they showed a lot of quality.
Yeah,
so.
they did, because they were hit by injury, weren't they? Before an illness, before the kickoff, they had to make 2 late substitutions. You know.
Well, I think that shows you the strength and depth.
Yeah,
Colin's got a good. Colin and Paul have got a good squad here. You know, so, and some good football. You know, hopefully they can keep progressing and get them into the first team. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and I thought it was a great cup tie. Brilliant.
Excellent. Just looking very briefly, the first team, are you happy with what you've seen so far this season?
Got to be. Yeah, got to be. I mean,
take away the FA Cup. I know that was probably a disappointment, but
yeah, in hindsight, you know, things happen in football for reasons. I think. I mean, and the gaffer touched on it on Saturday. The amount of games we played in the month of August. So when you sit back and well, I've not been able to sit back and see where we are, because everyone has been really hectic all through August pre-season and all through August. But yeah, can't be anything but happy. I mean, it's he's kicked on for last year, you know, and the place is rocking. I mean, look at the atmosphere there on Saturday. Doesn't matter who we're playing. Doesn't matter who we're playing. You know, at the moment, we'll take on anybody at Steel Park. I mean, it's the exact opposite for last year. We couldn't win a game. But at the moment, we're rocking. You know, the stadium's rocking, the kids and that, you know, and the stand are rocking, and so is the team. You know,
must be delighted because the attendance is good as well. I know some of the teams bring away support, but
they brought a few Saturday. To be fair, Worcester. I mean, they're a good side, Worcester, and you know, it doesn't matter what team we've got out. You know, you can always, well, with 9 games in that short period of time, you're going to have a bit of rotation, and he's used his squad. But the squad have stepped up to play. I think a lot of the players that we've had for last year, the ones we've kept, have kicked on. You know, some of these were here before Gary came, and I think Gary's took the boys, I think they'll admit that themselves, to another level. So yeah, the place is going well. You know, it's a great place to be. Winning football games makes all the difference. Do you know what I mean?
And you have a special message for somebody that has been brilliant, Callan Thomas, because of what he did coming back and then stepping into the fold where he didn't need to.
Nah, I mean, he's just a Corby Town player, isn't he? You know, and he was class last year. Showed his class when he's home here on holiday. You know, to get away for the heat. I mean, it's a hard thing, that, isn't it? Getting away for heat. Crikey, we'd all have a bit of that. But and then he comes and grafts for us, and he did. He grafts every time he goes on the park. He grafts for you. So it just shows you the spirit we've got in the team. I think you take. I was going to say you take anybody in there, but you know they'd struggle with me in there. But I think if you take anybody into that changing room in that squad at the minute, you're going to get a tune out of them. To be honest, because they're a bit like this tonight. You know, I thought they were quite similar to the first team. They've got a lot of quality, and but they had to dig deep tonight. Yeah. You know, because they were playing against, you know, as I say, a spirited team, good bunch of lads, honest lads for Desborough, and they had to roll up the sleeves. And at times, a couple of times this year, the first teams had to roll up the sleeves. But they're doing it, probably last year, certainly the year before, but last year maybe we might have not got the results, but, we're, I wouldn't say we're grinding them out, but we're more than grinding them out. There's a bit of quality there as well, which is, good, because we're all supporters. We all have to watch the games. Fantastic.
Well, there you have it. Chuck's not here tonight, so you're going to see this on the podcast. It's just me doing it on my own tonight.
Well, that's a bonus tonight as well.
And with my new presenter,
Right.
Mr. Stevie Noble.
All right, okay, yeah. The St. Greavesy.
We're going to catch Tiff in a minute. We'll see you in a bit. Okay, we're going to end this evening with Tiff. FA Youth Cup win here at Desborough, 3-2. Didn't make it easy, did they?
Definitely didn't. Not tonight, no. Especially after, I thought we probably just a little bit too easy after a few weeks ago when we won 7-0 at home. But a lot of young lads, first time in an atmosphere like this, which was a really good atmosphere tonight. With none of the lads have probably played in an atmosphere like this before. There's four lads 15 years old involved tonight. So it was good experience for everyone really tonight. So we've got there for in the next round, so that's all we can ask for.
Yeah, I mean, you did lose 2 players before the start of the game.
Yeah.
You also know Kyle tonight.
Yeah.
So you probably were up against it because Harvey's a big player for you,
Yeah,
isn't he?
especially after the last game, ultimately scored 2, and he offers you that big threat all the time. And ultimately, he's a big lad. And then Daniel's not played. We had to play Daniel from the start tonight, and he's not played for it was about 6 weeks since his last game. So for him to come in and do well he did actually, it was really well done for him.
Excellent. Thank you very much, and we're on to the next round.
Yeah, on to the next round. Big one next Monday as well in the league, which Colin will be back for, thank God.
We have, who is it we're playing?
Rushden and Diamonds at home.
Yeah, Rushden and Diamonds at home next Monday night.
7:45.
We'll get an advert out there, so come up and enjoy.
Cheers, Michael.
This is, as we always say, Corby Town TV. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button if you haven't already done so. Stay tuned to Corby Town TV here on YouTube, and I hope you enjoy your football. My name's Chuck. This has been Michael.
It is indeed, and keep watching.
Stay tuned.